guys, today we're gonna talk about the Nun 2 movie. Before we start, let me introduce ourselves. So first, I am Oktavia Nur Ramadhan.
I'm Erfan Manihuruk.
And I'm Faizza Angelia Putri.
And my name is Zuhry Imran Putra.
And my name is Tesa Agriani.
I am Cinthya Manalu.
So our group chose the film is The Nun 2, has a synopsis set in 1956, starting with the murder of a priest, Father Burke and Sister Irene. Tesa Farmiga once again faces a huge evil force, followed the demon nun for the sake of the peace of her life and the people around her. Okay, the direct by Michael Caves, screenplay by Ian Goldberg, Richard Nine, and Akila Cooper, and the story by Akila Cooper too. And released that on September 8, 2023.
Okay, so guys, I wanted to tell you about the main character, all of them in the Nun 2. Okay, first is the main character is Sister Irene or Tesa Farmiga. So she is the main character in this film, and then the most important character because she is the savior in this film, and she is definitely the protagonist in this film. And then the second is the Falak, or the real name is Bonnie Arons. Okay, so Falak is the main character in this film because she is the iconic in this film, and she is the only antagonist in the film. Because he is the demon and who corrupts human in this life. And then next is the Morans, or the real name is Jonas Boycott. Okay, he is the only man who is the main role in this film. Morel is the possessed by Falak, and then so that it makes him evil, but he's actually a good man, and who has served Sister Irene in the Nun 1. Okay, next we have Sister Deborah or Storm Raid. Okay, Sister Deborah is a friend of Sister Irene and who helps Sister Irene to fight with the Falak and save Maureen's even though she has many problems in her life as a sister. And then the last one is Kate and Sophie. Kate is the real name is Anna Polpale, and Sophie is Kathleen Ross. Okay, Kate is the mother and daughter in this film, and Kate is the teacher at the Catholic school who teach children and like Morans. And while Sophie likes to play Morans and becomes one of them characters who helps Sister Irene to fight the Falak. They are both protagonists. Okay, thank you.
So you guys, now I want to talk to you about the plot of the Nun 2 movie. Okay, so the first thing first, at the 1956, after the event at the Santa Carta conference, Sister Irene now severed the convent in the French. So Maurice were at the boarding school where he best friend as a young year student and named Sophie, and her teacher and the mother is Kate. Irene is sent by the cardinal to investigate that series to death across the Europe, and then which are attributed to the moon to the Falak due to her previous experience with demon. He travels to Tarascon with Deborah and novices. In the Tarascon, Irene is hunted by Falak and has strange visions. At the school, Sophie is bullied by her classmate and locked up in the disconstructed, hermetically sealed chapel. And then the Bali point to the god of the mosque's window, claiming that the devil appeared when the sun shines and makes the god red eyes. So Irene endeavored to go to palace the papers and meet the librarian. He explained the Falak wasn't an angel rejected by God and that the symbols of night of the rosary, which is Debra received, was the family symbols of the Santa Lucia, who was mutilated by pagan. Although he was burned and he miraculously family found him again. The librarian suggests the demon killed the Saint Lucy descendants because it wanted to relate, which was kept as a boarding at school. So at the school, Aaron and Debra comfort the Maris who has been possessed. Sophie showed the woman in the goat mosaic the chapel to they use a flashlight to make the eyes of the goat glow. And the right light functions as a laser. And the point is the place where the stunting John's eyes, Aaron is hidden, and they use the relic against Maurice. So after that, he managed to seize it. The fog appears. The fog lifts Irene into the air and burns her. Irene surprisingly does not burn, but then realizes that she is the descendant of the Saint Lucy. Able to harness the same power as the relic, Irene and Debra pray to the world's institutions, use the Christian celebrations of the Eucharist, and the old wine barrels at the room became the blood of the Christ of the hair of faith. At the end, when the blood socket fell out, the demon was committed back to hell. I think that's the ending of the fall of the Nun 2 movie, and I think that's it. Thank you.
Okay, next we're gonna talk about the set on this film. Okay, the first set is in former convent, the Precursor Monastery in Aix-en-Provence, the location of the boarding school in this film. Okay, the second set is in Arc de Bocquy in Tarascon, one of the film location, where Sister Irene chased the boy who had clues about the cause of the priest's death, and suddenly Sister Irene had a vision about the fog. Okay, the third set is in Chapelle Saint Catherine de Sienne in Aix-en-Provence, portrays the church of Tarascon in this film. Okay, the setting time on this film is set in 1956, and this film is set in a quite tense and scary atmosphere, which is supported by sound, which also adds to the horror in this film. One of the sound is the nun's story. This sound was produced by themselves, and there is also a touching atmosphere at the end of the film when Maurice is released from the possession he was experiencing. Thank you.
Okay, the last part I will to tell about mandate and moral message in the film The Nun 2. Okay, the Nun 2 teaches us that faith in religion or belief can turn something that might not make sense into something that really happens, and that is called faith. In this movie, Irene, the main character, always uphold her faith in revealing the mystery at hand. In addition, The Nun 2 also features more diverse supporting characters and provides a more complex storyline compared to its predecessor. With faith, one can fight the fear of something so that not only the devil but God will help his servant to fight all the evil in this world. Okay, thank you.
So I've watched The Nun 2 as the characterization and plot have been explained. I think this film is very good in terms of jump scare and backsound, especially in the scenes where the red wine turned into crisp blood. It was extraordinary for me, and this film really brings out the true meaning of fight. I recommend this film for those of you who like horror because it's worth it watching, and in my opinion, this Nun 2 is more better than The Nun and deserves to be rated 9 out of 10. Thank you.